Most people fail on resumes for two reasons. The first is the actual template. They use, a Microsoft Word default. They use something with columns, colors, graphics, icons, etc. Scratch it. Do not do it. The resume template that you should be using is almost the boring looking one, if I'm being honest. It's going to be black text, white font, clear spacing headers, no graphics, no icons, no colors, no nonsense. Really, where you're going to stand out is two different places. One is your font choice, and two, your experience, your skills, your summary, your awesomeness. That's what we're trying to do here, okay? I mentioned the font. This is your kind of visual way to separate yourself from the rest of the pack while also making it through ATS and resume analyzers effectively. I like to use three fonts by default. The first is Garamond. Classic, tried and true, somewhere between font size 10 and 12. And don't underestimate going in half increments. A lot of times 10.5 looks really, really good and does a lot of space saving in comparison to 11 sometimes. Just a thought. So don't be scared to do custom half font sizes. Okay, the other two that I like that are kind of hidden gems if you want a little more personality than Garamond is going to be Gil Sans Nova Light and Hadasov Friedlander. I believe both of them need to be downloaded in your Microsoft Word. They're completely free. You don't have to pay for it. But Gil Sans Nova Light is super clean. Hadasov Friedlander has a little more flair and a little more boldness. So I like to recommend that one if you're in a creative field because it adds a little oomph. But since most people are going to default to Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman, those are kind of your three default word processor fonts. Don't do those. You don't just want to be another resume in the stack. You at least want to have some visual representation that makes you stand out, and the font is that. If you want perfect templates, the exact ones I use, and all three of those fonts, go to my website, promotedresume.com,